Okay, the last hormone, ethylene. Plant hormone, ethylene. Okay. Ethylene is, you still remember in SPM, you know that it is promote food ripening, right? Yeah, this is a major function of the food of the ethylene. But not only food ripening, but they are also the other function too. So normally ethylene is the gas hormone. Compared to other type of hormone, all the other type of hormone is normally is liquid hormone. But for this ethylene, it is a gas hormone and produce almost all the plant, and then high concentration during senses, lip excision, and also food. When they are containing food, yeah, you will have the high concentration. So normally, yeah, the main function is to promote food ripening, lip excision, and then trigger triple response, and then enhance rate of senses, promote root and root hair formation, and root hair formation, and promote flowering. So we will see one by one. So one of the main function, food ripening lah. So I think I don't need to mention well. So normally at ethylene can break down the cell wall of the cell wall on the food to softening the food. Okay. So that and also it will also can break down the starch and acid to become sugar to make the food is sweet. So that is why that when you taste the food, you taste sweet lah, because of this. And then the production and color help advertise ripening process to ripen to animal which eat the food and disperse the seed. So and then ethylene will trigger ripening, and then the ripening will trigger more ethylene production. So this will result a huge burst in ethylene production. So you need to know that ethylene is gas hormone. So when they are trigger ripening and the foods are ripened, already ripened, so that this food will also trigger more ethylene too. Okay. So I already mentioned it is a gas, so the distance will spread from food to food. So not only the food ripening, they are also respond to triple response to mechanical stress. Okay, so what are the triple response? So I already mentioned triple response. So there are three main response lah. So normally this hormone ethylene also can instigate a growth maneuver known as the triple response that enable to shoot to avoid the obstacle. So meaning that ethylene when the plant is groove, when they are the obstacle at there, meaning that if let's say there are the barrier at the head here, so the plant cannot go up already, because in general condition it like this one, it will go up. But when there are the obstacle at the top of the plant need to avoid this obstacle, but it still can grow. So this ethylene will respond to mechanical stress. So there are three main response. So one of the first response is to slow down the stem elongation. So you see this, when there are the ethylene gas at here, when you promote the ethylene gas to this plant, you found that the growth of the plant will become curve shape, right? The stem will become more curved, so that the stem elongate slow. So it will thickening the stem, make the stem more stronger. So you see that the thickness of the stem will become more thicker, and then the curvature that cause the stem to start growing horizontally. So as the effect of the initial ethylene pulse lessen, the stem will resuming the vertical growth. So meaning that when the already pass through this obstacle, actually it will continue with vertical growth. But when it contact a barrier again, so the ethylene will start to release again and continue the horizontal growth again. Okay, so there are the three main response. First response is to slow down the stem elongation. Second response is to thickening the stem, and then the third response is curvature of the stem. Okay, and then another one is senescence. Okay, so what is senescence? So the meaning of senescence is programmed death of certain cells of organ of the entire plant. So meaning that when the plants are die, when plants also also like human, they are also organisms. So the cells or the plant organ may be like may also will die. It will not have a unlimited lifespan one. It will also have a cells that an organ will be die in the plant one. Okay, so normally cells, organ and plant genetically programmed to die on a schedule do not simply shut down cellular machinery and await death. So compared to human, it will not completely simply shut down the cellular metabolism what, and then just tunggu mati je. Bukan, tak ada punya. Dia ada program dia. So normally at a molecular level, onset of program cell death is a very busy time in a cell life require a new gene expression. Okay, so normally there are the many enzyme form to break down the chemical component, including chlorophyll, DNA, RNA. You need to break down all the component inside the cell wall, inside the cell. Meaning that the cell does not like a human die lah, mati je lah. Tak, dia kena, you need to break down one by one first. Okay, so the plant will salvage many of the breakdown product, and then burst ethylene is almost always associated with the death of the cell during census. Okay, the another function, last function is about the leaf excision. Okay, so normally leaf excision is the loop of the leaf. Loose of the leaf from deciduous from the tree that help prevent desiccation during seasonal period where the availability of the water to the root is severely limited. Yeah, so meaning that this one is kejatuhan daun lah. Kejatuhan daun. Okay, when an atom leaf fall, it detached from the stem at an abscission layer that developed near the base of the petiole. So you see this diagram. So there are the two layers, right? Protective layer and also abscission layer. So normally the small parenchyma cell of this layer have very thin wall, and there are no fiber cell around the vascular tissue. So the abscission layer is further weakened when the enzyme hydrolyze polysaccharide finally the weight of the leaf with the help of the wind and the separation within the excision layer. So this one is play the role in about the leaf excision, meaning kejatuhan daun lah, daun akan jatuh. Okay. And then also there are also other type of plant hormone, but this one is not under your syllabus, so I don't focus lah. If you are interesting, you can read yourself. Okay. Okay.